Yeah, Bianca, just an absolute tragedy there at the North Carolina coast. And right now, there is still not a known motive in this case, but we do know that that suspect was known to police and some locals in the town of Southport. And as we look through court records, the investigators are trying to put the pieces together. In the coastal town of Southport, the community mourning the loss of life at a favorite waterfront spot, the American Fish Company.
Complete shock.
Retired FBI Special Agent Frank Brostrom has spent a lot of time in Southport and says what was even more surprising was the way the shooting was carried out.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that happening in America that much, where you have a mass attack from the water.
The Coast Guard, able to help catch the suspect, Nigel Edge, the Marine combat veteran, had apparently been dealing with PTSD, but how it escalated to this is something investigators will have to piece together.
They're going to look at his military record, a ton of interviews, the witnesses, forensics on the boat. They want to know his social media. Did he leave any kind of note behind, any manifesto of any sort? But what would the target be? What would be the political or even non-political target be of tourists eating on the water and in a nice restaurant?
But Edge was already known to police and locals. A search of North Carolina court records found just in the past year, Edge had filed several civil lawsuits against doctors and a local church that were dismissed, but were filled with conspiracy theories and Edge claiming that people were out to get him. Today, the governor weighing in, saying more needs to be done to intervene.
There are people out there struggling with psychosis and schizophrenia, and we need to treat them so that they do not harm people in the community, they do not harm themselves. We've got to do a better job dealing with severe mental illness, and we're not doing that right now, and we must do better.
Now as the community begins to process this attack, also hoping to stop this kind of thing from happening again.
I've been through this numerous times where family knows the person has an issue. Nobody wants to commit the person. But maybe when all these mass shootings start scaring enough people, family members and close associates will start taking some action. That is a preventable option.
Yeah, a lot of unanswered questions, and in the meantime, Edge is still being held without bond in the Brunswick County Jail. In the meantime, we're also learning that Governor Josh Stein also planning to make an appearance in Southport tomorrow. Reporting live, Tom George, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
We know much more information will be coming out in the coming days, Tom, something we will be monitoring. Thank you.